All right. Cool Collins. I'm finally with you. All right?
Yeah.
How's Ghana?
Ghana is cool. Ghana is one of the peaceful countries in Africa in the whole world. And we are cool.
Yeah. Wow. So, see, when I first saw your LinkedIn, I was intrigued. Say, this guy who is called Cool Collins, what is he about? So let's start. See, the way I start, I ask you to introduce yourself to my audience. So let my audience know who is here with us today.
Hey, my name is Korantengs, but for me as a creative person, most of my clients and all over, they know me as Cool Collins. And I'm a serial techpreneur and brand strategist, and I have the passion for developing ideas to help global organizations to enhance and execute their corporate strategies through the use of modern communication channels. And I've been doing this over a decade, and that's what Cool Collins is all about.
So, see, I want to know more about you. So take us back, okay, to before you started this, okay? Take us back to your school days. Let's get to know you a little bit, and then dive back and tell us how you became Cool Collins.
I come from a family of three from Aguna Swedro, central, specifically in central region of Ghana, and I started my basic school in St. Anthony College School. So that's where I discovered my creativity. So most of my classmates way back can testify how I can use the resources around me to create toys, to create like innovation for them to even buy. So my creativity started from my childhood, from class 3, and I can even face to face, if you sit behind me, I'll draw you, I'll give you your portrait, like a picture.
Yeah.
So that was what people got. Yeah. So after basic school, my mom is a teacher. And I got one thing about me is I'm that reserved type. That's what Cool Collins became. I'm that reserved type. So when I was about to go to SHS, a lot of secondary schools around admitted that time. In Ghana right now, we call school placement, but our time, we don't have that. You need to apply for the school. The school select you based on what you are good in.
Yeah.
And I was good in technical skills. So, and most of the schools that gave me admission, they gave me a grade. And for me, that gave me a grade. And time, I'm that reserved. I don't know how I'm going to tell my mom, but as a good parent and a teacher who knows like her son, he said, okay, I'm going to get you a school. So he went to Cape Coast. Cape Coast is one of the, like, when it comes to Colonial, the big schools are there. So she came back and said, I've gotten you a school. He said, Cape Coast Technical Institute. I said, wow, I haven't heard about that school before. But, for me, I believe in technical education and all that. I went there and I did painting and decoration. So that's where my artistic life started. So I majored in painting and decoration. That level was intermediate certificate. And after that, in Ghana, you can't. That time we don't write math, English, and science when you go to technical school in Ghana. So it was difficult for me to get to tertiary institution. But unfortunately, Takrady Technical Institute at that time called T-Poly offered an advanced course in that, in painting and decoration. So I went there 2000, and that was 2005. I finished HSS 2003. So I went there to offer after that, I taught for a while. Because of my mom is a teacher, I taught for 1 year as a people teacher in Ghana, and I went back to school. So that time I offered advanced course, and advanced course is still, you can't even further your course to get a degree or like a higher national diploma because of the course rate in Ghana, and it's a UK course.
Yeah.
So people that are interior decoration and painting and decoration is one of the major industries in UK. But for us, it's like we are getting to know the course. So unfortunately, the government introduced an initiative for all technical students in Ghana if you want to get like a higher national diploma or degree. And I enrolled in it, and I got my HND in that. So I offered graphics. So that's what I offered graphics. So from a painter to graphic designing, because as an artist, you can do anything that you are. So I offered graphic designing there, and also continue to do my tech there as like Chapter Technical University. So that after that, that was where my entrepreneurship started journey. So my first job is Varsat One. I work in the TV industry for 5 years. 5 years. Varsat was in Nigeria. Varsat was in Tanzania. Yeah, Tanzania. It was in, and the Varsat brand is quite big in the whole world. So I work as a video editor and graphic designer. So I was in the news department. Whatever goes on air, I'm in charge of the editing that goes on air.
Yeah.
It was an amazing thing. So mostly my connections and all that, the industry started from there. So a lot of the top media personalities in Ghana right now are my friends, because we all started from Varsat. So that's where and also I went back to teach at the government sector again at the SS level. It's a technical and vocational institute that runs Unibar. It's called Pamfukrom. So it used to be, the school was started like in 1957, but it used to be a women institute.
Okay.
So basically, running only women courses like catering, fashion, and all that. But the government wants to start like men's like technical courses. So I went in to start graphic design there. So I also taught there for 5 years before I left the system to start my own business. So that's the history how Coolads Africa and Fastfixhub started.
Interesting. You see, just like you, your mom is a teacher. Both my parents, my father and mother, were teachers. And I also, just like you, your first job was as a teacher for 1 year. For me, my first job was as a teacher for 1 year. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. So tell us a little bit about your business. So I want to know what you do right now, currently in your business. Tell us about that.
Okay. First of all, I need like Fastfixhub. One of my business is called Fastfixhub. It's a mobile app company, like it's a handyman company. And what we do is we provide individuals who are looking for peace of mind household solutions. So we connect the handyman or the artisans to Ghanaians who are looking for carpenters, masons, like doctors, nurses to their home. So you go to the app whenever you need like a carpenter, you have a problem at your home, you just go to the app, make a request, and within a few minutes or something, a service provider will come to your location and do the work for you. So that's what Fastfixhub is all about. And when we started, like we've gotten a lot of competitors and all that, but for us, we are the leaders in the market for when it comes to Accra in Ghana. And we've been able to get opportunity to the MEST incubating program, like MEST Africa. So we got an opportunity with I have a co-founder who is a business analyst, like the CTO who is in charge of most of the technologies, and I do the management and the branding and all that. So we were able to, because of us, we are more tech people. When we started the business, we don't know how to get into the managerial, but we got opportunity and meant to how to manage our own company for like a year. So we went through the incubation and the funding process, but unfortunately we didn't get the funding. But what we learned at the program have really helped us a lot for the company to grow in terms of that. So, and right now too, we are part of Ghanaian Entrepreneurship Challenge that is running one of like the billionaires in Ghana called Dr. Macaulay, who owns the Magdalene Shipping Company, a group of companies. So Fastfixhub is getting traction in Ghana, and mostly our customers are the expatriates. They understand the kind of business that we do, and they understand they want a peace of mind solution.
Yeah,
that's what Fastfixhub is all about.
Okay. Do you have any other business?
I have one company called Africa. It's a digital marketing company. It's a digital marketing company that offers 360 advertising to companies in Accra. And for me, my background is all like more like brand and company. So why shouldn't I start this company towards provide better solutions to companies out here? So we have big brands like iJoy, we have big brands like John. Yeah, digital marketing solutions to companies in Ghana. So we handle their social media. We have like a whole integrated marketing approach. That's what we offer to Ghanaians. So we have big brands like iJoy, we have big brands. Like big brands, we manage a lot of brands. We develop mobile apps, we develop websites, graphic design. We should be like TV commercials and all that to these brands in Africa. And I have a passion for helping the youth and also giving back to society. So I have a platform called Our Creative TV, and it's a blogging site and entertainment site. What we do is I use my skills is always like a blog about people, businesses, young individuals who have like passion, who have exceptional talent.
Yeah.
When I discovered, publish them online to get them the list to investors to know these are the people that we. These people, if you invest your money or your resources in this kind of talent, you're going to get return. So, and also I do training for myself, because I'm a web designer, mobile app developer. Normally I do free trainings through that platform. Giving back to the society.
Very good. Very good. See, I like what you said at the beginning about mentorship. See, mentorship is something very, very important, particularly in business and in technical careers. Okay. Yeah, because we need to learn from the people who are actually doing it. Okay. These things are not theory. They are practical skills that we need to learn. So I'm so happy that you guys had the opportunity to be mentored by an entrepreneur. In fact, yesterday I saw on your LinkedIn a post. Let me just read it to you. Let me just read it to you. You said, which entrepreneur or business executive inspire you in Ghana? And you mentioned Dr. Daniel Macaulay. I suppose that's the way to pronounce his name. So, yeah, I can't hear you.
I mentioned that's the name.
Yes. So tell me, why? What inspired you about him? What about him inspires you?
There's a lot of like business executives or like entrepreneurs, big ones in Ghana. Yeah. But I've been monitoring this great man for a while. why I like him a lot is when you listen to his story, where he comes from nothing to like a street hustler to building his own like empire. And one thing is because of where whenever you like listen to it, like his stories,
Yeah.
you know, because of where he, you really want to help people to get through that kind of stage that they are when you want to go their own business. So if you monitor like his like LinkedIn page, social media pages, always encouraging you, always like inspiring people to how to create their own business in terms of like attitude in terms of branding, in terms of getting soft skills, how you can what brand yourself to achieve all this. And he's
Yeah.
not doing this only on social media, but investing his money. You could see he's doing the team is doing really good in terms of organizing like training seminars through the universities, and even have like one of the biggest investments like a challenge in Ghana called Ghanaian Entrepreneurship Challenge. And he picked one of my company is part. He picked like almost 80 people to compete in that, and at the end of it, the top one will get like $100,000 and other people. So you see, he's really trying to like invest in the youth how to start their own businesses, like mentoring them. But there are other big men out there who are doing that, but they are not doing that. So I see no matter as like if you are there at the top, how you made it, you need to support other people to show them the way how they too can do that. So that's why, man, I admire him a lot, and really every day I go to his page and like he really inspires me a lot. Yeah.
Wow. See, he is a one in a million for us. Okay. And he's doing things not very common in our society, okay, in the last 30, 40 years, okay, because a lot of people in our society, we don't want to teach the younger ones what we do because we think, oh, they're going to take the opportunity I have away, okay? The truth of the matter is this: Africa is big, okay? Africa is enormous. Opportunities abound everywhere. We don't have enough service providers. We don't have enough companies. And we need to build these things. We need to encourage more entrepreneurs in Africa. See, Africa can develop another 100 billionaires, okay, and hundreds of thousands of millionaires, okay. So the opportunities are there in terms of creating wealth. The opportunities are there. So we thank Dr. What's his name again? Dr. Daniel Macaulay. Yeah. So thank you for that. See, I'm looking at you, I'm looking behind you, and I see you have several books up there. You see, I like to encourage people to read. I read a lot of books. See, if only you can see around me, I have bookshelves everywhere. I have books on this table. I have over 12 books around me. So I'm a big reader, okay? So, but what I've discovered about us is that as a society, we don't actually like to read, okay? And I've been trying to encourage people, but very few people are taking advantage. They don't understand that from one book, you can reduce your struggle by 10 years by just picking a book and reading the book that will show you all the things that you have been making mistakes on, that will propel you, propel your career, propel your business to the next level. So, Collins, help me tell my audience how reading books has helped you. See, I see that book, No Excuses, okay, behind you, by Brian Tracy. It's a very good book, very simple book, very good book. So tell my audience how reading has helped you. I can hear you now. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. So one thing about me is, I so, when you grew up in Africa, especially Ghana, book is not something that is instilled in you. But when I started like my business career and everything.
Yeah. So you were telling me that when you started your business, yeah, how do you get into books?
When I started my business, I'm saying, like, in terms of growing up in Africa, you are not encouraged to read books a lot. But most of the mentors, most of the people that inspires me, always they talk about read books and all that. I said, okay, let me try this and see how it's going to help me. So I decided to give it a like. Every 1 week, I'm going to read one book. And when I started it, things have really changed. Mentality, how to go about business, how to relate to people, family, and everything. So I always encourage people around me, the youth, wherever I go for seminars, trainings, my people that work for me and all that, is like, read books, because all these successful people that are there, this is one of the things, the secret things they do. But for us, we don't want to do it. And if you read books as a marketer, as an entrepreneur, even from your salesperson, you really want to increase your sales. Reading books about other sales people, their experience, to increase your sales.
Yeah.
So what as you are in health, everything that you do, if you read about your life and your career is going towards, you are going to be apart from what your other colleagues. So I always tell my colleagues, people around me to do it. So this is what I've been doing for a while, and I'm telling you, it has really helped me a lot.
Yes. See, if we can get only 20, 30% of our people read one book a month, if we can encourage 30% of Africans in Africa to read one book every month, that's 12 books a year, it will change Africa. Okay.
To change our mind.
To change Africa. If you can get people to read. And I'm hoping that in the next few years we'll start seeing people developing the reading culture. Okay. One thing I have experienced, and I have talked to a lot of entrepreneurs, mostly in my home country, Nigeria, but in other African countries. You see, doing business in Africa as a whole is difficult. Okay. To even set up a business, the process is difficult. Okay. See, here, if I want to set up a new business, all I need to do is to go online to website. I can set up my business in 20 minutes. And the document will arrive in my house in a week. Okay. And it's done. Okay. But in my home country, well, maybe it has changed, but I don't know. Okay. You fill the form, and if you go somewhere, and then you need to get a lawyer to help you chase it. It's so difficult. To file your reports, your annual report is so difficult. Okay. And this is one of the things that make doing business in Africa difficult. Okay. So tell me, how is business in Ghana overall? Is Ghana doing better than this? What I just explained.
When it comes to we have these challenges that you are saying, the Western world, because the system works, is really great. But for Ghana, I'm telling you, we are facing a lot of challenges, from business registration. If you want to start your own business, as like filing, like interviewing, getting most of your tax returns and all that, because we could see that's the frustration that a lot of people go through when they want to start their business. And by the little research, so some people will start the business without even going to register it. And so you could see a lot of businesses are in Ghana that are not paying taxes, because the frustration that they will go through in terms of acquiring this kind of even just business certificate.
Yeah.
Right now, Ghana, you can register online, but the online like this, when you register, it takes time to come. Going even to physical, just to go to the president and collect it, you want an instant, Ghana. I always say, the corruption, somebody wants to take you money, the duty of the person to register you and what.
Yeah.
So we have this, we want to take you extra money to do it for you. So it's what? It's really, unless you are always, I say, unless you are born to be an entrepreneur or you have the passion to go through all this. So it's distracting people if they want to go into business and they face this kind of challenges and they say, Charlie, let me go and get some work and do. So it's still going on. I would say the difficulties and the problems that is going on in Ghana, let's say Nigeria and all that, is the system. Systems are not working for us. If the government is investing in how to put structures there, that will help business people. If you want to file your returns, there's a short code. If you want to file your return, you go to the online and all this, business transactions and all that. Business owners are not going to suffer, because already the economy in Ghana, we are hustling at the startup businesses. Some of the policies from the government is not helping us, the young entrepreneurs, because for us, even getting finances or getting funding or getting investors is really difficult. So for you, if you have your angel investor, you have your small money to start business, and the structures there are not helping you.
Yeah.
You're finding difficult customers. Even if you get customers, the returns that are coming, the government is taking a lot of taxes.
Yeah.
From what you call taxes to whatever and everything. So it's making most of the people who are doing startups or want to start businesses, even the big ones already established, sometimes you'll be there and you see this big company have left Africa, this big bank have left Africa.
Yeah.
Because they are not getting whatever the expectation that they came to Ghana or Africa to do, they are not getting it. So why shouldn't they get out of the continent and go where they can make money?
Yeah.
So it's the structures are not helping us. The structures are not helping us.
See, it is difficult. It's difficult to hear this and to see it when you are there. See, because we can't make headway if these simple things, simple tools are not available. You see, registration for business should be seamless. Okay. Filing your returns should be seamless. And what I've heard that in some places, you start paying taxes from day one. How can you pay taxes when your business has not made money? So in essence, you use the money you want to invest in your business to pay taxes. I don't know.
Definitely. When you start business, in Ghana, the moment you go and register your company, because mostly some of if you want to get big contract from the government agencies and all that, let's say other big agencies, you need to have a business registration, your taxes, all that. And this is exactly when you start business. So the moment you start business, they want to pay for you to pay taxes. But how is it possible? Somebody that are making profit, you get it?
Yeah.
And they're quite unfortunate. There are some policies that are even what giving the foreigners like tax exemptions to this foreign, this Chinese, these other people. But they will tell you they want to have like a very good ground for this investor to come to Africa and do business. But you need to give the same equal opportunity to us.
Yes.
The indigenous also benefit. Because at the end of it, when these people come, who are they people to work with? Is these people that are going to work with? You get it? So it is, I would say, it's really like bad for like starting business the same amount or the same for you to pay taxes. And something that is happening then is not good, because the moment you go in for tendering or you go in for other businesses, they will tell you show your tax returns and all that. But the company just started within a month or 2 months.
Yeah.
Wow. That was the experience we had in Ghana.
Yeah. See, and that's why some of my friends, Nigerians, have gone to Rwanda to register their business, because they tell me that Rwanda is doing great work to make business easy. Okay, so it's important for us to look at what Rwanda is doing, because people are telling me that Rwanda is making a lot of progress in this place. Okay, by making business, by making running a business in Rwanda easy. Okay, without these unnecessary hurdles that in some other countries the government and the government agencies put in front of entrepreneurs and business people. So Collins, you are a young man. Okay, you have had a good start in career, okay, and great start in business. Okay, I can see that you are passionate to move forward. So, but I want you to tell other young Ghanaians, Africans, something, advise them about what do you think they need to do so that they can also contribute to their society.
What I want to tell Ghanaians and the whole Africa is, especially, but I'm going to go through the government, the people who are leading us a lot. I really want the leaders in Africa to take technical and vocational education seriously, because I can see this is the backbone of every economy.
Yeah.
Because you go to school to study economy. You know, I would say if every person in Africa, no matter your business background, no matter if you're a banker, you have some sort like technical skills aside, if you can earn other money out there. This is what the Chinese are doing. This when you go to Canada, they are really like the people that into technical are making it. So I really want the government or the leaders in Africa to take technical education seriously. And one thing too is, I want to tell the youth of Africa not to get fear. They need to have they need to have, because like always I tell people, the people that have succeeded, it didn't come easy like that. You need to go through the process. So I always tell my people, I always tell my wife, I always tell the people around me whenever they are challenged, I said, trust the process. When you start this, you will never get the result right now. But for consistency, persistency, and hard working and preparation, you will get there. So if you have that formidable team, that change of mindset for the youth of Africa to enter into entrepreneurship, start their own businesses, that agitation when it comes to Ghana of people like young graduates forming or unemployment youth association and all that will stop. Because when it comes to Ghana, there is not a young unemployment graduate association in Ghana. So if our education system is able to teach people like entrepreneurship challenge, teach them the practical aspect, like if you after school, don't make your mindset to work for somebody, but you can start your own business, Africa is going to get great. So I want everybody to change the mindset of after school, I want to get employed. You know, you need to learn from somebody, you need to get that mentorship. But the whole mindset to be, I have to start my own business to employ somebody. You do that and it will go to.
Yeah, we're back. So you were telling me you will encourage more people to start their own business. Yep, go on.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. I'm encouraging more people to start their own business, but the mindset should start from our educational system. The little research I've noticed and I've made is because of our educational system. That is what is not encouraging a lot of people in Africa to go into entrepreneurship or start their own business. Because when you go to school, all our curriculum or our educational system is teaching you learn to and poor after school, go and get some government work or go and get employment to do. But they don't teach them the entrepreneurship world. Like, yeah, it's right now, most of the universities and other institutions have started. So if for me, I really want every educational system in all the countries in Africa to inculcate entrepreneurship from the basic schools, from class 1 or from the basic school, to teach them. This is what you need to do. I for once will tell, I don't want to impose a career on my son or my children and say, go and do a doctor, go and do. Always I'll ask my children, what do you want to do to change your community, to change the country? So you always put this challenge to your children to know, okay, looking around me, this is what I can change my community, because their abilities and everything, you guide a child. But this is whereby for us, like they will impose you, your parents want you to do this, the education system is not helping do that and all that. So if we're able to start like a good foundation and all that, the mindset will automatically change. Nobody will just encourage anybody to do this, because when you start, it's just like a continual process, and the mindset will always change towards that. Yeah. And Africa will be great.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you are right that we need to encourage more people to become entrepreneurs. But the thing I would say is that schools anywhere in the world are not equipped to teach entrepreneurship. Okay. entrepreneurship are taught outside school, are taught by entrepreneur parents, by entrepreneur neighbors, by entrepreneur mentors. Okay, so yes, we need to, in our schools, we need not to discourage technical education, not to discourage people who are not inclined to just go off to universities and read some social studies. Okay, we need to encourage more of STEM practice. Okay, science, technology, maths, and so. Okay, those are things that we really need to help Africa advance. Now, when people study technical things, they are more inclined to become entrepreneurs. Okay, yeah. So we need to encourage that. Yeah. Collins, what is your vision for Africa? What kind of Africa do you want to see in the next 30 years?
I really want the next 30 years Africa to take over the world as the Asian countries and Chinese are doing, because I see the potential is there. I see the potential. So for me myself, I really want to give back to society, for me to create a lot of jobs when it comes to using technology to create a lot of jobs for the youth in Africa. That's what my dream and what I'm trying to do. But I would say all these things are going to be possible with a good system, with a good leadership. That's why I like when you mentioned the Rwanda story. I'm going for Gali doing well. So if we get other leaders in Ghana that are implementing this, we see a better Africa, and we see Africa taking over the world, because we have all the resources. We have all the resources other continents doesn't have. And if everything, that's why they always come here, invest, and even they return back home, because they see something in us when it comes to human resources, towards natural resources. We have it more than them. So if our leaders, there's one thing I don't want to mention, because mostly our leaders are quite, I don't want to use the word greedy. When they come into power, they want to amass wealth, but are not helping the main purpose they came into power. So
okay, so you are saying that about what you want to see in Africa in 30 years?
I would say there's a lot of potential in Africa, and I'm seeing Africa can take over the world 30 years to come, because we have all the resources when it comes to human resources, to natural resources.
Yes.
And for me myself, for the next generation, I really want to create a lot of jobs using technology, because that's what I have passion in, using technology to create jobs from agri to all the sectors of the economy. Yeah. So that's what but all these things is going to be possible. That's why you mentioned Rwanda. I was so happy, because I've been following Paul Kagame, the president, for a while, and looking at the time he came into power, he has really done a lot for the country. So
yeah, go on.
Get people like Rwanda President Paul Kagame, was a few presidents in Africa doing what he is doing. I'm telling you, Africa will be there, because putting systems, because I've also heard when you go to Rwanda, registering your company, it's a seamless process. Like within some few days, and you'll be able to your registration, how you do everything. So if other Africans are doing that not for the main purpose of selfish interest. I'm telling you, if we have that passion, if we have that passion to help, not to come into power, to amass wealth and help the world, the main purpose of coming to power to help the citizens and everything like the Western world is doing, I'm telling you, Africa will take over the world 30 years to come.
Wow. Wow. Collins, Collins. Thank you very much for being a great guest of the Think Big for Africa podcast.
Thank you very much for also giving me the opportunity. I look forward to meet you again one day.
Good. See, when I come to Ghana, I will call you and we'll go for dinner and drinks, all right?
No worry. I'm always ready.
Take care. Bye.